way, because for the second time here in 9 days, they have suffered this deadly earthquake. At least 15 people died when a 5.8 magnitude quake hit northern Italy today. In the same area, a 6.0 earthquake struck back on May 20th. 7 people died then. All the while, when you have an earthquake, you have aftershocks, and some of them have been as strong as the initial quakes themselves. They keep coming and coming. Take a look at this. This is one aftershock caught on camera.
If I don't leave Bologna, I will never feel safe, because we're still having quakes. So every 3 or 5 minutes.
Every 3 or 5 minutes, CNN's Aisha Dergahi is live for us in Cavezzo, Italy. And I just want to point out, Aisha, these are the network's very first live pictures from this earthquake zone. Here's what I know. Corroborate these numbers with me. Hundreds have been hurt. Now we're hearing 14,000 displaced. Do those numbers hold? And do me a favor and just show me some of the damage.
Right, well, Brooke, we've come to one of the hardest hit areas of the village of Cavezzo, and when we were approaching the village, all the roads were closed off, and once we got beyond the red tape, then we started to see evidence of the impact of the earthquake, with great big cracks down the sides of buildings, like the one over my left shoulder here and the bent stop sign. And it's only when you come to the center of Cavezzo where you see the impact of the total destruction and the power of this earthquake, which has completely floored this building that used to be on the ground floor some shops and offices, and on the top floor some residential flats. And the area that we're in at the moment, we're standing in the car park of the center of Cavezzo, and there aren't that many residents that we've seen here, and a lot of people are actually huddled around their cars and sitting in the boots of their cars, talking to other residents of the village. And we saw a lot of people in open spaces in between the houses, just sitting down on household furniture and chairs, looking understandably very shocked.
Aisha, can I ask you to, we'll just do this live. You tell me if you can do this. Step out of the picture and have whoever is behind the camera sort of push in on some of the destruction. And my question to you is, if we can do this, is what we're seeing there, is that indicative of this entire town?
Well, there have been reports. Let me just step out of the shot so that we can get some closer shots of the destruction. But there have been some reports that about 30% or 75% of this town, of this village, has been destroyed. And speaking to some locals here, they say that about 30% of the really old buildings haven't been so lucky. But driving through the village, we do see a lot of houses and restaurants and shops still intact. But there is a definite sense of sadness and a little bit of caution, which is understandable after an earthquake this morning and the recurrent aftershocks throughout the day.